everybody? It's Jordan from Fit Grind, and today we're going over the full review of the Assault Fitness Air Runner. If you're new to the channel, I do 3 videos a week. I do a full breakdown on workout equipment, I do a full workout video, and then I'll do like a helpful tip video. Sometimes it varies every week, but sometimes it'll be like helpful stretches or add these exercises to your workout program. So if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. I also own a men's apparel line, Fit Grind Apparel. I actually have one of our t-shirts on, the Relentless tee, and then our blue camo shorts. If you're interested in picking any of these up or checking these out, I'll leave our website link in the description, fitgrindapparel.com. We also do monthly giveaways too as well, so you can enter in for your chance for some free Fit Grind apparel. So, like I said, I'll leave that all in the description, our link to our website. Also, you can use the code FITGRIND for 15% off of gym supplements. If you don't use gym supplements, or if you already use gym supplements, you can use that Fit Grind code and save 15%. So with all that said, let's get to the review of the Assault Fitness Air Runner. All right, so going over the full review of the Assault Fitness Air Runner, I'm gonna give you my pros, my cons, and then at the end, I'm gonna rate the Air Runner 1 to 10, what would I give this non-motorized treadmill. So if you've never used one of these, this is a non-motorized treadmill, meaning that it doesn't have a cord that you plug in the wall. It doesn't run on electricity. Basically, you're the motor of that treadmill. So the further you are up that treadmill, the faster you run. The further back on that treadmill, the slower you're gonna run or walk. But yeah, non-motorized treadmills are a great way to use less electricity. You can get a little bit more of an actual close comparison to running outside versus on an electric treadmill, you're just kind of keeping up with the belt. So this is a non-motorized treadmill. If you guys have never used these, they work super well. So a couple things that are nice about the Assault Air Runner. One, the design is awesome. It's got a really nice design. The older versions of the Air Runner have like a metallic metal gray color on the side here. They've since updated to all black, which I'm a big fan of that. And our gym has a lot of black, so that works well. A couple other things that are really nice about the treadmill, and specifically this one, the monitor is really good. So as you can see, the monitor on these are really good. They track a lot of different metrics. One thing that I like about this one is that you can track your distance, your speed, your wattage, your calories. It just has a bunch of good metrics that you can track. And if you've ever used an Assault Fitness air bike, it's the same monitor that's on that one. So it's the same monitor across, which, as you know, it's a great monitor in the first place. So that's one big plus of the Air Runner, is it just has a really great monitor that tracks a lot of different things. The run on the treadmill itself, so the belt itself, is a huge pro. So it's awesome. It's a good tread. It's not like the Trueform trainer. So I have done a comparison video of the two. It's a little bit older video, so excuse if I say a lot or if there's any mistakes. I'm gonna do a full review of the Trueform trainer, so we also have one of those here as well. Talk about the differences. But the tread on the Assault Runner is really good. And it's not necessarily like on the Trueform where you place your foot really matters. You can just run comfortably on this, and it's just gonna be a really good non-motorized treadmill to do sprint work, do distance work on, or walking. I think non-motorized treadmills are superior to electric treadmills in general, and I think this one is definitely superior to a lot of other treadmills in its category. So that's a huge plus of the Air Runner. I think it's super versatile. You can use it for sprint work, you can use it for distance work, you can use it for walking. One thing that's really nice about non-motorized treadmills too is if you've done sprint work on an electric treadmill, it's a pain in the ass to crank the treadmill up, crank it back down, or you're hopping off to the side. That's one thing that's nice about this, is you can either hop off the side, you can just kind of go to the back of the treadmill, and that belt will stop. So, like I said, you're the motor of that treadmill. So now that we've talked about the pros, let's talk about some of the cons of the treadmill. And honestly, there aren't a ton of cons on this treadmill. This treadmill is an awesome treadmill. I would highly recommend it. But if there are any cons, first thing that I would say is obviously the price. Comes in right around $3,000, which for a treadmill, you can get a motorized treadmill, an electric treadmill, a lot cheaper. But in my opinion, I think that $3,000 is worth it. I think it's a good investment, and here's why. Electric treadmills, yes, obviously they take less electricity, so you have to plug it into an outlet. But with that said, if you've ever walked into any commercial gym, what's the one piece of equipment that you see the maintenance guy working on? it's the treadmills every single time. So electric treadmills are great, but they take so much maintenance. That's the difference between the Assault Air Runner and just non-motorized treadmills in general, is it's going to require way less maintenance than your electric treadmill. Yes, it's going to cost more, but I think it's worth it in the long run. I think it's going to last longer. I think you're going to enjoy it more. I think it's going to simulate long distance running or sprint work outside versus the electric treadmill is you're trying to keep up with the treadmill. So if I had to say a con, really the only con I would say is price, but I think the price is worth it. The monitor's great. The running experience is great on the treadmill. It looks awesome. It performs super well. It's versatile. It's gonna last you a long time, so it's gonna be durable. I think overall, the Assault Air Runner is an awesome treadmill. I would give this treadmill a perfect 10 out of 10. I think the experience of the treadmill is awesome. I think that it looks great. I think that it functions great. I think that the monitor is awesome. I think Assault Fitness did an awesome job with this treadmill. There's a lot of non-motorized treadmills and they're becoming a lot more popular. There's a lot of brands coming out with imitations of the Air Runner itself. But I haven't come across one that does it better. I think there's even ones that are more expensive than the Air Runner, and I think that this is the best one. If you're gonna buy a non-motorized treadmill, this is the one I would recommend. The Air Runner, like I said, I'm gonna do a video on the Trueform Trainer, which is also a great treadmill, but it might not be for everybody. I think that this one, it can really suit anyone, whether your goal is to do sprint work on it, your goal is to do distance work on it, your goal is literally just to move and feel better and walk on it and eventually work towards running. I think this treadmill is going to be awesome for you. You're going to use it. You're going to have more fun using it. It's going to simulate running outside or walking outside a lot more than just your regular plug-in-wall electric treadmill where you're just trying to keep up with the belt and you don't really feel like you're doing much. So, in my opinion, I would highly recommend the Assault Air Runner. I think it's an awesome treadmill. A lot of our clients love it. We personally love using it. I would say that I use the non-motorized treadmill way more than I ever use electric treadmills. We use it for sprint work, we use it for distance work, we use it to warm up, we use it with clients, we use it monostructurally with workouts, we use it for EMOMs. It's really easy if you're doing EMOMs and you're on the treadmill and you run for 45 seconds, you can hop right off and get to your next exercise. So I would highly recommend this. I think you're going to enjoy it. And I think it's probably, I'd venture out to say it's probably the best one in that category of non-motorized treadmills. So that's my opinion on the Assault Air Runner. Like I said, if you haven't done so, check out Figure Grind Apparel. I'll leave the link in the description. Full men's and women's line. Use that code FitGrind for 15% off your gym supplements. Be on the look for that Trueform Trainer video. I'm also going to be doing that one too as well. That's also a great treadmill, but I'll kind of give you my thoughts and opinions on the Trueform Trainer as well, if you're looking to compare the two. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.